everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Luna over here. So what day is it today? It's August 28th, and in today's video I want to share with you guys 5 things that I wish I had known before I become a real estate agent. And just so you guys know, I've done the same topic before, but in today's video those 5 things are things I don't think anybody else has been talking about, and I've just started to realize these 5 things as, you know, in the second year of me selling real estate. So number 1 is, if you are thinking about become a real estate agent and you wanted to make a lot of money in the first couple years, that won't happen. Most likely it won't. I remember when I was a new agent, I was looking up on YouTube. I've seen a lot of YouTube real estate gurus as make videos like, oh, how I made 100K my first year, yada yada yada. And I just think it's very unrealistic. If for some reason that you are born and raised in that city and you decide to sell in that city, most likely you will get a lot of help of helping family members selling, buying real estate, or, you know, friends. If you are someone that are at the age of like 40, 50, you will have a lot of colleagues or friends who are thinking about selling. It's definitely going to help. But if you are for someone like you're 25, you move into a new city, most likely don't count yourself making banks in your first couple years. And secondly, in that first one thing I have to add is, your focus should never really be making a lot of money the first couple years. It should really be gaining experience in your first couple years and to have a structure and a system in place for your couple first years. That's something that I have realized, because I was being really focused on making a lot of money, setting up money goals for my second year. I was like, I have to make 100K. But to be honest, right now that I think about it, my second year, my goal is to get 5 listing appointments a week and essentially get 1 listing per week. And that's my goal. And if I reach that goal, and if I've been putting 6 hours of cold calling every day, Monday, Friday, I'm good. Because I know someone like me, to put in this amount of practice, I will go somewhere and my business will explode. 3rd year or my 4th year, like, I will be successful. So the second thing that I wish somebody had tell me is, no one will actually teach you and no one will actually wish you for the best besides your broker. Because think about it this way, right? If you are an independent agent, and who's getting your split? The one that's getting your split is your broker. So your broker, for him to make more money, obviously he wants you to do better. He wants to teach you, he wants you to be successful, so that way he makes money. However, if you are somebody who is on a team, most likely when you first start, you are going to be designed or assigned to be a buyer's agent. But the difference between a team leader and a broker is, the team leader, essentially, they want to keep you on a team. I mean, this is my personal opinion. I feel like a team leader wouldn't necessarily want you to, you know, be the best version of you and to be successful, because once you become successful, you will leave the team, because a team member never really makes a lot of money as an agent. So that's my second point. Remember, the only person that wants you for your best and want you to be successful is a good broker, because you make money, they make money. So note, picking up a really good real estate broker is a very important step for a new agent, okay? So number 3 is, realize this, most people in real estate, they have no idea what they're doing. I just started realizing that, because now when I go to a listing presentation, I have my whole presentation prepared. I know how to ask the right question. But when I observe people or a listing agent, a lot of time they start getting listings their 4th, 5th year. It's mostly referrals. So for somebody who is new and stepping the game and just getting listings right away, that person typically has to be a self-taught listing agent, and they're not relied on referrals. And you want it to be that kind of person. Think about referrals as the icing on the cake. Never rely on getting referrals as your business, because once that referral dies down, your business dies down. So you always want it to be self-generating leads, new leads, talk to new buyers, talk to new sellers, and on top of that, you are going to have referrals as icing on the cake. So the third point is to realize that most people in this game are amateurs. And if you know how to learn and how to self-improve, you will be very successful in this business. And the fourth thing that I wish people would told me when I first started is luxury listings are not the best listing of all. Why do I say that? Before I become an agent, I watch Bravo shows. I follow a lot of agents, and most of their listings on the marketing looks very, like it's a good looking houses, and they are brand new. They are those new flips. However, what I found out now that being in the business for 2 years is you want to focus on your average point of the price of houses. For example, in Philly, the average point is 200,000. And if I look back at my sale record, majority of the houses that I've been selling or being the listing agent are around $200,000 to $250,000 houses, because those houses are easier for you to sell, and they are the bread on the butter. With the bread on the butter, they're the bread butter of the business. I don't know if you understand that saying. So focus on the average selling price type of houses instead of luxury houses. And the higher end the house goes, it becomes harder to sell. The days on the market becomes harder, and it essentially also is kind of hard for you to get the listing to begin with. So that's my fourth thing that I wish I had known. And last but not least is you cannot compare with experienced agent. I've said that in my previous video, but now I realize this one cannot be more true. If I am a brand new agent, I have no experience, I have never stepped in to any of those houses on the block. However, there's another agent in my office that has 10 years of experience. They've sold the house, they've sold multiple houses on the same block. They've gone in to the house. They know the feedback from the buyers. They know what houses are selling. How are you going to compete with them? So how do you as a new agent to make yourself better? By practice more, by making mistakes more. So when I first go on listing appointment, I had no idea what I was doing. But after a few times of, talking to sellers, I take notes. I know a structure of what I wanted to do. I want an intro. I want to ask them a couple questions. For example, where they're moving to, how I can help them, what are the things that I need to know about the property that the buyer will want to know as well, the good and the bad. And if I am selling the house in less than 30 or 45 days, is that going to be a problem for you? So all those things, I make notes. And after multiple times of me messing up my listing presentation, I essentially become better and better. However, if I'm going to a neighborhood that I have never sold any houses on the same block before, what do? I go to my broker, I go to experienced agents in my office, and I tell them, I said, hey, can you help me take a look at this property? Is there something that I should note on this particular neighborhood or on that block? And a lot of time I can get so many feedbacks from those experienced agents. They would tell me, oh, that block has a lot of trees and people don't like buying houses where there's a lot of trees. And those houses, they have a specific type. Their kitchen is set all the way in the back. They have a smaller kitchen. And you have to take into account that the comp on this street versus the other street is very different because the layout of the houses. So stuff like that. So make sure that if you are a new agent, you can't compete with experienced agent, but you can teach yourself. You can talk to an experienced agent in your office and make note and, you know, essentially make yourself better. And by practicing more and more to make yourself perfect. So here are the 5 things that I wish somebody would told me when I first started. And I don't really see anybody who's talking about those 5 things that you should know and be aware of. So this is Luna over here. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching my video. And please be sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!